We all fell in love with those blonde girls next door. In the final season of the show, two twins, Carissa and Christina Shannon, played two of Hef's girlfriends.
Hi, I'm Christina. I'm Carissa.
We're about to hear a side of their story that they have never told until today. So you came to the mansion thinking we're going to be centerfolds, I'm going to be on a TV show, we're going to live in the mansion, but the reality was different than the fantasy. How old were you?
17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
So you're underage.
Underage, yeah.
Asked if you would be willing to take nude pictures to send to Playboy.
Yeah. Correct.
Hugh Hefner offers you a pill. And
There were a couple pills on his
a
head.
couple of pills. Do you take them?
Yeah. Yeah.
You took them.
Yeah.
He's 83, you're 19.
Correct.
So did you think that you would be having sex with Hugh Hefner that night?
No.
You guys, I went to the mansion when I was 20 and 21, and I first met him when I was 20. He came in for an open mouth kiss, and I went like this, and it was like a dog slobber on me, but I could tell he did not like that I turned my head. I remembered how repulsive it was to be on the receiving end of that. I can't believe that you had to put up with that as long as you did. Do you feel better now than you did this morning?
100%. Yeah, I feel better. Yeah, telling our story. It's a lot to process, too.
So we have sat across from each other many, 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 many times over the last several years because we're friends. So I'm really excited because I have so many questions to ask you that I don't think I've ever asked you to before, friend to friend. So I'm going to jump right in. Why did you choose to pose for Playboy?
Playboy was just something that brought in more exposure, no pun intended, but more, brought me to a greater audience.
Did anybody ever physically assault you?
Did end up feeling like I had to give in to it.
Were you coerced into sex?
I was. And as a result, I became pregnant. Yeah.
You never told me that?
Yeah, I never told anyone.
Your identity for decades was connected to Hugh Hefner and this Playboy brand.
Yeah.
And to say that it was a lie, that I was hurt, that I saw other people hurt, that I saw him hurting other people, that is a big, brave, bold thing to do.
Thank you.
And I want to ask you first, Dr. Kate, there's a real confusion for a lot of us that we're part of the Playboy family because we feel on one hand that we're proud of being able to be powerful in our femininity and our sexuality and take control of that. But the other part, especially after watching what has transpired over the last 10 weeks, there's a part of me that feels really awful about it. Yes, thank you for being here.
Merci beaucoup.
So you started hormone therapy at 14. By 17 and a half, you actually had reassignment surgery.
Exactly, yeah.
What was that like for you?
I would love to even do it again, how the transformative journey was so powerful.
Have you ever felt threatened?
I received a lot of threats when Playboys got out.
You received
Death
physical threats.
Oh, yes.
Death threats.
Oh, yes, a lot.
We have a similar experience, but we're all so different in the way that we approached it. But one thing that is certainly in common with all three of you is that you have broken so many boundaries for other people to come later. And also, you've changed the way that readers of Playboy have viewed women in a sexy way, in a beautiful, feminine way. First of all, we are part of the same sisterhood. I was a Rams cheerleader in the 80s. You were a Colts cheerleader in the 70s.
In the 70s, for a team that doesn't even exist anymore.
That's right, they moved. Those traitors. My understanding, Playboy reached out after the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders shot to fame. They reached out to a bunch of NFL teams and said, we want to feature some of the cheerleaders on our pages. Wait, your director, who submitted you to Playboy magazine, is then feigning shock
Yes, he was.
that there was nudity involved.
Clutching his pearls. He was so upset.
Do you believe that you deserved an apology from Sam Orofino, the director that submitted you in the first place to Playboy?
Absolutely.
Your gynecologist asked you to sign your Playboy
And I said to him, I thought that was pretty weird. But you know what he
Are
said?
you kidding me?
He said to me, I have a lot of patience.
No, wait, I need a moment. I'm still freaked out that a doctor would have your gynecologist
He is the only
would have
person that,
your Playboy
that brought me a
magazine.
stack.
I would have slugged him.
Did you get a lot of backlash when you did it?
Oh, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I still do. But again, that wasn't the last line on my resume. As I keep working and accomplishing more, that kind of fades into the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
So because of that platform that you already had, why did you decide to pose for Playboy?
Because my mother talked me into it because I was not going to do it.
What goes through your mind when you actually have to get naked for the camera?
I felt a little shy, but Playboy had a funny way of making you feel very comfortable.
What about other cops? What did they say to you?
I can honestly say to my face, not one bad cop.
Actually told your supervisor that you were going to pose for Playboy.
Yes.
And they approved this?
Yes.
Wow.
I was never given any idea that anything was going to be wrong with this.
Your bosses then make it very clear that you're in big trouble.
They said, we're opening an investigation on you. And I was like, an investigation on what?
Okay, so this gets to one of the things that frustrates me. It seems like they are trying to find some clause,
what they do.
some rule that they broke, because they can't just say, I think you're a slut.
Right.
They're not allowed to say that. They can't fire you for that. So instead they say, oh, she didn't fill out the proper form and she's making money doing this. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
Thank you for joining us. This series was about providing a space for women to come forward and tell their stories.
Okay.
And bringing those stories to an audience who is ready to listen. We want to thank our brave contributors and thank you for listening.